Hey guys, today is day 54 of English practice and let's do it for 10 minutes. Today topic is why you should walk. You know, for walk, you don't need any membership like gym. You don't need any guide, trainer. You don't need anyone. So you have to ask them how to do it. You know it by your own. Since childhood, you are walking. So you don't need anyone. You already know how to walk. So if you know this, you should take those benefits which I will tell you today. Okay. Walking clears your mind. When you walk, you stop overthinking and you thinking about the solution when you walk because your mind is free. And when you are walking, don't use any gadgets. Don't use your phone. Don't do any doom scrolling. Just walk and think. You reflect to your own life. When you walk, you reflect to your own life and you think how you solve it. You get new ideas of the problem. Instead of sitting on a desk and thinking about the solution, what you should do walking. And why I am saying this? There is a research. Okay. A famous study by Stanford University discovered that walking increase your thinking and creativity by 60%. So when you are walking, your creativity and thinking level is increased by 60%. So what you prefer? By walk, which gives you a 60% ahead, then on your desk where your creativity and thinking is not that optimum as when you walk. So I think if you are rational, you will choose the walking side. And when you walk, you think about new ideas. Many people got new ideas, new research by only walking. So when you read many books in deep work also, when you read that deep work book, there are many people the author introduced who walks frequently each day so that they think about their research, their project, whatever in your life. If you go to school, what you can do to attain a good marks, what you can do to improve your personality, whatever. If you are in college, if you are in job, whatever you have things to in your life, and it boosts your mood. Okay, just remember last time when you walked, after that you feel good. But when you scroll on mobile, when you do any activity which you don't like but still you are doing, you don't feel great. But when you walk, after that you feel good. You feel good. That's how walking shifts your mood in a good direction. It reduces your stress. The cortisol level got reduced when you walk. So it's good for your health. And there is a thing when you take any food, if it's breakfast, dinner, or lunch. So when you walk after that for 5 to 10 minutes only, then your digestion got improved very much effectively. So it helps your body to digest the food in a more better way than you lay on your couch after eating or on a chair. After eating any food, if you walk, it's good for your health. I have to talk about 6 minutes more. And it's my opinion. If you want to reduce your fat and you have a muscle in your body, so the best way to reduce the fat and on the same time don't lose your muscle is by walking. If you run, you might lose your muscle, but if you walk at least 10,000 steps in a day, then you feel like you have that muscle still you have muscle, but you are also burning the fat, and which is a great thing. But if you run a lot, then maybe you might lose your muscle which you have built by doing hard stuff, because muscle building is not easy. And if you want to reduce your fat and you go for a run miles and miles, then you may lose the muscle and you don't feel good after that with losing that muscle, because muscle is not a cup of tea. Yeah, I think I pronounced it correctly. And walking can done by anyone. If you are ill, still you can do walk. If you are fit or unfit, still you can walk. If you are a student or working, or maybe you are old age, still you walk. So it's for everyone and you should take benefit of walking. And when you walk, the results are not shown infrequently. It may take time, it may take months, years to get the result, because it's a slow process. It's not like scrolling the reels. You are scrolling the reels and you are getting the dopamine and you are feeling good, but after that you feel regret. You already know it now. So walking each 10-20 minutes each day build consistency, and when you build the consistency you start getting the results. Okay, I think I have talked about everything today. Now my mind is out of topic, out of content, and I am finding what I can talk more. If I get something from my scripts points, I write only the points and not all the body which I have to speak line to line. Yeah. When you walk now, when you walk, you think about your goals, and you also compare it by yourself. But when you are scrolling or doing any cheap thing which gives you a cheap dopamine, you don't think about your goals, you just forget it. But when you walk, you suddenly realize what you are doing with your life, what's good for you, what's not good for you. You realize at that time when you walk. And you what I can say, you just I'm not getting that word. You just reflect to your day, what you did, what should you not do, what should you do. These things you have to do when you want, when you are uh, have a drive to get distracted, just walk at that time. Then you realize you are going in a wrong path if you got distracted. But if you walk and then you reflect it, then you know which step should you take after the walking. You don't go to that cheap dopamine path, you go to the path which is tough but which gives you a satisfaction, not that path which is easy but that give you a regret. That's a good point, I think so, which I told you. And at starting, do just for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and eventually, if you like it more and more, you can increase the time. And the hardest part, as you all know, I think so, is the first step. Because the first step takes too much effort to do, but after that, it become easy for you when you get the result. And when you get the result, you become addicted to any habit. If you are getting the result on if I'm getting the result on my English speaking, I do it more and more because I know I am getting the result, and I will repeat it again. So the same thing happened to everything. And I don't know how much time I have been talking you about, but I also feeling my English speaking getting better and better. Yeah, I fumble in some words, but still I feel I am doing great. And now I'm less nervous uh, in front of camera with rear camera. Previously I was making the video with my front camera, but I'm too comfortable at that thing, with seeing my face in the front of mobile also. I can see myself, but with rear camera you can't see yourself, you only see the lens, and it feel like you are talking to someone. There is no one in your surrounding and you are talking to the lens, and you can perceive is like there are many people in front of you and you are talking to them. So it gives you confidence. And I hope so. I have completed my 10 minute. I just check, and yeah, it's done. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a nice day.